Ready? I am. And we're going like 5, 4, 3, 2, and. Hi, hello everybody. Yay, welcome, welcome, welcome to the premiere podcast of the David Perry Show. Hey everybody, thank you for joining in. Yes, and in case those of you who do not know, I'm David Perry, and I'm the owner of Darby Model Management. So my company is located here in the DMV area. I've been in the modeling industry for over 10 years. I have started my company 5 years ago, and now I'm branching into model development classes. I coach runway and posing classes. I also help models with model development, meaning I help them with their portfolio, update that, and I also help them find clients. So I do it all, as well as look good. But but I also forget that part, guys. I wanted to say thank you for coming and joining in on my very first podcast. Can y'all all tell that I'm very nervous? But believe me, it'll wear off real soon. But I'm also so very excited, and I want to, again, thank you all for joining in. We're gonna have a great show. We're our special guest tonight. We're going to have Clyopatra Couture, who is also going to be coming on talking about her new project. So she has a lot to talk about. We will have model and actress Gina Cordan. She's going to come and talk about a lot of the work she's done, and she also has some great new projects coming in. And we're going to have Veronica. Veronica, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce your last name. Eyenga, Veronica Eyenga, and she is the executive director of My Girlfriend's House Incorporated. So she's going to be talking a lot about the upcoming projects that she has in store. One of them I will be involved with. So we're going to be talking about all of that. As well as a lot of great fashion talk, things that are happening in the industry. Just gonna be having a fun time for my premiere show. We're not gonna get too heavy-handed, we're not gonna get too serious. This is gonna be an introduction, it's gonna be lighthearted, we're gonna have some fun. And as I said before, we're gonna talk a lot about what's happening with my guest. I see we got some viewers coming in on our Facebook Live page. Hi guys, great to see you. Thank you for joining in. We got some viewers in the house too. I see Rodney Branch from Copa Style Magazine. He's up in here. Of course, my guests are here. We also have my two models from our Junior Bosses of Fashion Workshop Competition. It's a foundation. It's part of Clyopatra Couture's. She's going to be discussing that along with some of the other great projects that she has. And so we got a lot to work with today, and you guys please stay along with us, have some fun, and see what's going to be happening. Any questions? Anybody got any questions? I guess I got a lot more to say, don't I? Excuse me? Yes, why don't we take a break, and then we are going to bring in my first guest, and by the time we come back, all these little nooks and crannies and kinks that you just saw a few seconds ago will be worked out. We're going to be fabulous. Talk to you later. See you soon. Yay! Welcome back to the David Perry Show. And if anybody has seen the movie Hairspray, the original version with Divine, you would know exactly what I meant when I said it that way. The David Perry Show. Anyway, I have my first guest here tonight. Ify, all this time I've known you, please pronounce your last name for me.
Oniya, Onyia. Oniya, you just say all the syllables.
Ifeoma Oniya. And she is the head designer, creator of Clyopatra Couture. She is also going to be speaking about her latest upcoming projects, the Junior Bosses of Fashion Foundation. And guess what? This fabulous lady right here is going to be starting a new fashion week in our DMV area. I'm definitely going to have her talk about that. So Ify, welcome. I'm so glad to have you.
Thank you.
So let's get started because we got a lot to talk to with you about.
Yes, you do.
Let's go ahead and get started on talking about the Junior Bosses of Foundation Workshop Competition. Tell us about it. How did you get it started, and what is it about?
Okay, so I relocated from London to here. And when I first got here, I didn't know a lot of people here, so I went from fashion to healthcare. And then a few years later, I went back into fashion. And being in the fashion industry in the US is different to being in the fashion industry in Europe. And you have to have the technical know-how, you have to have the connections and stuff. And that's how come I came up with this idea.
Speaking to your mic, if they're not catching you out there in the world.
I'm sorry.
They need to hear you and see you, love.
My
Isn't she
sexy
gorgeous?
voice.
Exactly.
Okay, so I've run successful businesses. I've been a business consultant for so many years, and having to go back into fashion and learning all the ideas and the different aspects of it, I decided that I wanted to give back to the community. And I also believe that a lot of our young ones don't know how to set up a good, successful business.
Yes.
Which is why you can start a business and 3 years down the line, it crashes.
Exactly.
And how do you do it? And not trying to differentiate, but a lot in the African American community, we don't have generational wealth. Because, you know, the idea of monkey see, monkey do, you have to know what you're teaching somebody. And a lot of our parents didn't know what to teach us, teach our kids.
Right.
So I took it upon myself to open up the Junior Bosses of Fashion Workshop competition that's open to everybody from ages 8 to 16.
That
for
sounds
this
great.
year. And basically what we're doing with the first module is business management and administration. We're teaching you what's the difference between an incorporation, LLC, sole proprietorship.
Something I'm learning myself. Okay.
How do you
For
get
obvious
your
reasons.
EIN number, which stands for Employee Identification Number.
I got that.
Because, you know, you got to pay the tax man. And then, how do you write a business plan? How do you write a proposal to get funding? Things like that I think you need to know. How do you come up with a business logo, a slogan?
It's amazing because what you just spoke about is pertinent to what a lot of young people need to know to be involved in business, or just need to know to navigate life. Because it's funny how we teach them certain skills, teach them how to spend money, all of that, but a lot of us aren't teaching our young adults and our upcoming generation how to invest, how to be wise about their money, how to save, how to prepare.
Right.
And I think that's a good idea, especially in the fashion industry.
Exactly. Because, you know, the fashion industry is like...
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay, for lack of a better word, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's so flashy, and you can get carried away with the popping of the champagne and all that. And you're making your little money, and then you're spending it back out again. But how do you reinvest it into
That's the
yourself?
point. You're spending, and then you're not showing anything for it, or you're spending and you're not investing, or you're not spending wisely, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
I want to jump real quick before we go to DMV Fashion Week. I want to bring out two of our outstanding students from the JBF Foundation. I want to bring out Paige Tayson and Chandler Steele. Chandler, by the way, was featured in Copa Style magazine by editor-in-chief Rodney Branch. But I want to bring them out. Come on out, guys. I don't know if the camera is going to catch you, but why don't you come on over here? Why don't you step on over? Yeah, give them a big hand. And these two young, gorgeous students are in our, say hi to the world, Paige and Chandler. They are part of the, thank you, Igor. Y'all got microphones. They're part of the Junior Bosses of Fashion workshop competition, JBF, for you out there. And I just wanted to bring them on stage, give you a look at what we have to offer. I have worked with Chandler. He was in my first fashion show, and he has also performed in New York Fashion Week. And Paige is a newcomer. She was brought to me by Mrs. DC America, Leah Rochelo. Guys, you want to have a few words to say real quick? What do you think about the JBF?
I love it already. We've only had, 2 lessons, and I've already learned so much. There's so much information, and there's only 6 classes, and there should be more because there's so much information, and it's a lot of fun. The time just flies by. It's really fun.
Thank you. I love it.
Hey.
Yeah, and I like that idea. Maybe if you might want to think about, having it more, longer.
We're gonna do a master class.
It's like a fashion school. That's the woman that did my makeup, Karen Hobson of the Blessed Touch makeup artistry, Karen Bonita. She is like the head of the makeup department, so
Right.
she's going to be teaching students about makeup artistry. I have been brought on by Ife to help run the modeling department, so I'm going to be Dr. David Perry running the modeling portion of the school. Chandler, tell me, what do you like about the JBF?
Honestly, I've learned a lot about modeling in general and like how to pose and just walking in general. Like you've taught me a lot about
Thank you.
and I'm really thankful that you have just given me this opportunity to like just teach me like
Wow.
and I really enjoy it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Chan. I like that. See, I paid them wisely to say that, by the way. But I love it. Thank you, guys. Y'all are the best. And there's going to be more schooling, more teaching, more coaching to come. So be prepared to work hard. All right? All right, Paige and Chandler. Guys, give them a hand. Thank you so much for coming out. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Thank you, guys. And Iffy, I think we have a few more minutes. We're going to talk about the DMV.
Yes.
I really want you to get into this because this is something I am so looking forward to. So how did that come about?
Okay, so I started out by doing Midsummer Madness fashion show.
I know your fashion
You know
show.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So which used to air every June.
Yep.
And that's just really to show my British heritage. But as it grew bigger and wider, I realized there was something lacking in the DMV area. There wasn't a platform that was open to bring all the designers and the different shows that everybody has together.
Right.
So if you came into DC and you wanted to know what was happening in the fashion industry, you can go onto our website and go to the calendar and point you to all the shows. The shows all don't have to answer DMV Fashion Week.
Right.
We're following the same pattern and standards that's been set forth by New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week.
Good. I like that.
And
As we should.
yes, we should.
I mean,
'Cause,
there is
you
no
know,
reason why not. I mean, DC is like the seat of international government.
Yeah.
We should be having like a fabulous array of designers showing here.
And you know, we're neglected, but we're the capital.
Yeah,
we
we're
have
neglected.
a lot of fashionistas over here. We have a lot of talented people like
Yes.
Karen Hobson,
Exactly.
who is our creative director for the DMV Fashion
There you
Week.
go.
And also she chairs the makeup team, so she's the head of the glam.
So she'll be bringing in hair and makeup. She's gonna be turning it, right?
Yeah.
See, there you exactly. There you go.
Right.
Oh, cool.
And of course yourself,
Yes, me.
and Rebel Royal.
I'm a runway diva, a coach extraordinaire. I'm gonna turn them out.
Okay, that's funny. But so that's what the DMV Fashion Week is about. We're bringing buyers, we're bringing industry people, we're bringing boutiques, we're bringing fashion houses to attend, and also the media. I had a conversation with Washington Post today. So we're bringing
Ooh, how
all
about
those
that?
people to the show to showcase the best and the best of DMV area. And also some international designers are coming. And some people are coming from outside the DMV area, from Atlanta, from Texas and stuff. But it's open to everybody, but we really just want to showcase that we're here, we're the fashion people.
We are, and we're going to show everybody how fashion people we are. As a matter of fact, Igor, do we have a copy of the DMV promo video reel? I'd like to show that.
Yeah.
Great. Could you show that for us, please? Thank you, sir. Isn't he great?
The DMV Fashion Week is happening August the 9th through the 11th. We'll be showcasing the top designers, models, and artists from the DMV. Models, designers, press, vendors, and sponsors can now register online.
You're right. Yes, thank you. All right, everybody, that was great. So that was a promo for your upcoming DMV Fashion Week,
Yes.
August 9th through the
August 11th.
August
And we have
August
a-
9th through the 11th.
11th.
Yes.
and we have a model casting coming up.
Yes, our model casting is coming up June 2nd. Is that correct?
9th.
June 9th.
You should know this. You're running this stuff.
I should know this. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I do know it. And our casting call is going to be coming up. It's going to be Sunday, right? June 9th.
June 9th.
I think 2 to 5.
2 to 5.
At the Clyopatra Couture Studios. We do not have a flyer for that. I apologize, but I'm sure if you go to the website, right, all the information will be there, and the website is www.dmv-fw.com. Is that correct? All right. If you still got a few more minutes, is there anything else you would like to say? You got a couple minutes to hang out with me for a few more minutes. Is there something you would like to touch base on before you have to go?
Oh, you know you can never ask a Nigerian if they have anything else to say. Of course I have enough to say.
Okay, all right then. How about that fierce blouse you're going to be making for me? All right, that's enough of that, guys. But we'll just, as I said, we'll just touch base on you are running the
DMV. The Junior Bosses of Fashion Workshop Competition has 6 modules.
Yep.
The business administration, and then the kids will select fashion designing or fashion makeup artistry or styling or modeling or fashion photography, and we have industry people that none of them have less than 15 years experience in that field that are teaching each module.
Good.
And the winners of this competition will be featured at the DMV Fashion Week on the Saturday the 10th. That's going to be the junior and urban fashion showcase. And then the Sunday is the Atelier Fashion Showcase.
I love it.
And then they're also going to participate in the New York Fashion Week next year, as well as be featured in 3 magazines. The Copa Style magazine, which is the DMV famous magazine.
Chandler and Paige, why don't y'all come back on over here and get one more for the road before y'all have to head off too?
Right, and then Just Right magazine, which is a magazine that is specifically for the plus size models. And then
yeah, let's bring them back what we're talking about now.
And then Tracy J International Magazine will be covering both the workshop competition as well as the DMV Fashion Week.
Thank you so much, Ife Oniya. Oniya. I know. I'm sure. Okay, you can spike me later. Please do. Ain't that terrible? But Ife, thank you so much for everything and for being my first guest, one of my first guests on my premiere podcast. How about that? You know, I think you're bringing me some good luck. You were you were at my first fashion show. When we first met at the studio, we became fast friends after that. So I think you are a good luck charm for me. I think I'm gonna keep you around for a while if you don't mind.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But right now, I have to bring in my next guest. So we're gonna say goodbye and farewell and au revoir and see you back soon. In fact, I'd like for you to come back and talk more in details, especially when it gets closer to the DMV Fashion Week. How about that? Great. All right, everybody, give Ife, Chandler, and Paige a hand. Thank you, everybody. And we get ready to go on another break. And when we return, I will have my next guest, model and actress Gina Cordan, and she's going to come in and talk about all things Hollywood. Thank you, guys. Oh, hey, somebody, please open the bottle of Prosecco. Like now.
You think you need me every time?
Yeah, I am. Do you want to leave me a little puff?
Huh?
Do you want to leave me one? I mean,
Yeah,
the dab,
I'm
what
gonna
I
stay
need.
for. Oh yeah, I'm gonna always leave.
I mean, like, for here. That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
so you didn't have to keep coming up. That's what I meant.
Oh no.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Oh.
But yes, honey.
It's coming up good.
All right.
Don't hug the mic, sir.
Like.
You could right. You can still talk. Just lean back a bit. Like this.
Like right here. Can you hear me okay right here? Okay.
Yeah. Just project your voice.
Okay. Oh, I love that sound. Thank you. Thanks, Karen. And at any time you can pass the cup this way. All right, Gina, get your butt on up here. Oh yes, we do. They're over there. Uh-huh. Okay, yep, they're over there. Jeremy gave them to me, and I put them there over there. All right, Gina, we ready? Okay. Yep, come on up. Thank you. Did you get a glass for you?
I did.
Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Yep.
So the camera.
Yeah, look that way. Look this way and that way, but mostly that way. That's where the people are.
Okay.
Okay, you can occasionally look over here. This is where the Facebook Live is going on.
Okay.
All right. And remember to speak into your microphone. Thank you.
I hope there doesn't look like I got a big poncho.
Let me see. There you go. What's it? Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Look at you.
Hi, everybody. We're back. Yay! Oh, we lost our audience. Okay. All right. Yay! We're back, everybody. To all of you out there who care. And now we're back with our with my second guest at the premiere podcast of The David Perry Show. Y'all all supposed to say it like that now. The David Perry Show. All right. They're working it out. I think I need to come to the late night crowd. But that being said, we have our next guest.
You're going live.
We have our next guest, Gina Cordan. Gina is a
Hello. Hi.
movie and television actress, model. I've known Gina when I started my modeling career. That's how long we've known each other, trying to get us back both on Facebook Live. Y'all can see us, right? Okay. But yes, but she's going on to much more successful things, and I'm going to have her talk about a little bit of that, starting with my favorite part. You know what I want to ask you about. In fact, I'll introduce you. She was in The Walking Dead. She was also in the movie Office Christmas Party. But why don't we start with The Walking Dead? How did you get that?
Yeah. Well, I'm starting off acting. I'm very sorry. So I'm starting I'm starting off with an acting career, and very new to it. I'm starting off with a background work. I worked as a background extra on The Walking Dead for season 7. I also was a walker later on during the season. I had so much fun on that set, and I made so many great friends, and just watching the principal actors work together was incredible. Everybody was just so humble and down to earth. Of course, as background actors, you can't actually meet the principal cast. You have to, have set etiquette and be professional. But just there's something magical about that set, and it's so funny because they have different communities on The Walking Dead, like Alexandria, Oceanside. Oh wow! And I was on the Oceanside team, but I'm from Alexandria, and I remember telling somebody, one of the crew working, that I'm originally from Alexandria, Virginia. They're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool! You're really from Alexandria?" I was like, "Yeah." And I just gotta say, like, it feels so good to be home right now.
I love
in
it.
In the DC area, just like even walking outside, I was like, "I'm home! Yay!"
So you obviously have to travel a lot for your career. Is that what you mean? I wanted to ask you. You said walking. Is that a term? Is that a business lingo term for extra, or were you more than an extra?
A walker is like a zombie.
Oh, so it's the term for what the show is about.
Yeah.
Y'all knew that, you Walking Dead fans out there. You knew what she was talking about. Oh, well, I just told them myself. I didn't. I'm sorry. But well, I'm glad you explained that. I understand now.
Yeah. But I recommend anybody that's trying to get into the acting business, start out with the background extra work and learn how things go and watch the principal actors work, and you gain so much experience that way, and see if it's really for you. But again, like even on the Office Christmas Party, I made so many amazing friends on that set, and it was I actually quit my nursing job to be on that.
How about that? See, when you can reach that point, isn't it a good thing?
I'm still a nurse, but
right.
I was doing a job I really didn't like at the time, and it was one of those either do the Office Christmas Party or keep a miserable nursing job. and I got rid of the nursing job. And it was worth it though.
By
But,
the way, Igor, do we
yes.
have any stills of Gina's work in The Walking Dead and Office? There we go. There you are.
gosh.
Oh, look how fabulous she
I
is.
was so scared and so pale.
But weren't you supposed to be? Oh, look, you're doing it again. I love it.
If I lift the hand, I might be seen.
And there you go
There's me
behind
behind it.
Jason Bateman, right? Is that who that is?
Uh-huh.
And is
Jason
that Olivia,
Bateman.
what's her
Olivia
name?
Munn.
Man, oh, man, Munn, yup. And
there-
there's me. I
in the
love
conspicuous red top hat.
participating in the, what is that called when you do that to someone?
Shots, I guess.
Okay, the
Shooting
shot,
shots.
the shot
Yes.
love, I love it. Yeah, so there go to show proven. Yes, she is very professional, very successful, and the point being is that it can be done if you put the time and the work into it. Also consider you aspiring models out there and our own students that maybe you might want to think about taking another path, that maybe joining modeling might gear you into acting.
Yes.
Designing, owning your own company. You know, that's what I'm finding is that a lot of these kids today don't know how to get into fashion, and they may not necessarily want to be a model,
Yes.
but they figure that that's the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out what might be, therein lies your real passion.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just another way of letting you know that there are ways, there are avenues
Mm-hmm.
to get work and to be profitable and to be successful. And Gina is a testament
Thank
to
you.
that.
Aw.
And
I'm still new. I'm still learning and growing. So
I
I really
always tell
appreciate you
them.
saying that.
I always tell them,
Yeah.
my students, I say there are several examples of good models working in this area that you should be looking at. Gina Cordan is one. Monica Scott Haynes is
Yeah.
another one who we know very well. Lamont Easter. There are three names right there. These are three models in this area. Follow them, look them up, see what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. I started off doing fashion in the
Yes, you
DC
did.
area, and I was really close to get representation.
Because I was trying to scout you when I was doing my first, when I started in the business, I was scouting you, yeah.
But I almost got
Sadly, we
picked
didn't
up.
get her though.
No. But we got. I was so close to getting representation with a major agency in New York. But God had different plans for me, and I
That's
ended
what
up getting
happens.
engaged and getting married and moving to South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really hard because I was also happy at the time because I graduated nursing school, but in my heart, like, I was an artist, and I'm still nursing. I work as a part-time nurse, but I'm also doing that because this is my passion too. And I just feel like, no matter what age you are and no matter what job you have, if you have a passion or a career, if you have a passion for something and you want to make a career out of it, go for it. Don't let anything get in your way. I know that's cliche and everybody knows that, but for a year I was doing a 9-to-5 miserable nursing job in a nursing office, and I was depressed where I wish I could have, I missed modeling and acting so much. And little by little, I started taking a little classes here, started getting new headshots, and started arranging my schedule to get what I wanted. And then
There you go.
the support that I get from my family and friends is incredible, and my husband.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing is because living in, I just moved from Columbia, South Carolina to Greenville, which is about a couple hours away from Atlanta.
Right,
But
right.
the good news is I'm so close to Atlanta where I take advantage of the Atlanta opportunities as much as possible. And that's where, they film The Walking Dead, and that's where I film
okay.
Office Christmas Party. And, but it's one of those, if there's a will, there's a way. If there's a passion in your heart and you want it, go for it. And I know it's easier said than done, but life is going to throw so many obstacles in your way.
That's true.
Don't let that stop you. You got a dream, fight for it, go for it. You're worth it. So
Well,
that's
I
my
find that the only reason why it sounds cliche or maybe even trite is because it just sounds that way, but that's what you have to do. You have to put the work in. You have to do what you need to do. You have to go out there. You have to do the research. You have to do the finding as well. And if you're with an agency, then work with your agency. Go in there and talk to your agency. If you find that you've been withering on the vine for a while, then go in there and let that agent know. It's like, look, I have not been working for about 6 months. We need to update my portfolio. You know?
I've been there before.
Okay, yeah, we all have. And if you are working with, if you got an agent worth their salt, they'll be like, honey, come on in. Let's set up a meeting and let's go over your portfolio. Let's see what we need to do to help you because I need to send you to some new clients.
Yes.
But if you're freelance, then we were talking about this earlier.
Yes.
Surround yourself with some really great supportive people. That helps as well.
Absolutely. Also, I want to say for any new actors where, this was me 3 years ago where, you didn't know where to start, where to go. And I just joined the Hollywood Winner Circle. And if you go on Facebook and join the group Talent Management for Actors, it's by Wendy Elaine Wright. And she actually created the Hollywood Winner Circle where it has everything in different levels, where if you're a beginner, exactly what you need, what type of headshots, how to format a resume. When I first started, I had so many people tell me different stuff, and I actually had people tell me you can put background work on a resume, and I thought it was so cool.
Oh,
I
okay.
did that, but then you can't do that. That's
Really?
frowned upon in the industry. So, but now within time and doing short films and things like that, I was able to add a little bit more to my resume.
Good for
where
you.
it looks a little bit more professional, and but I thank the Hollywood Winner Circle for that. But that has been a huge help, and I feel like that course has helped me, and it's not expensive at all, and you have it for life. And I don't understand why more actors don't take advantage of that.
What's it called again?
Hollywood Winner Circle.
And can you find this on the internet?
Yeah, you
like a
can Google it.
www.hollywoodwinner circle. Good. All right, y'all hear that out there?
Yeah.
I see some of my parents pulling
It's
out
not
fun.
expensive.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to
So,
check this out myself. I haven't heard of this,
yeah.
but it sounds like a great reference tool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it shows you like how to
Great.
be a theatrical agent, things like that. But I do feel like the fashion modeling in my past has helped me tremendously to be more expressive as an actor and come out of my shell a little bit more. I'm still shy. I'm still learning, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
I'm still shy a little bit too, Gina.
Hey, shy kids
Okay, right, exactly. Shy kids in the house.
Introverts are special.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up here,
Thank
but
you
what
so
I would
much.
like to thank you so much for being one of my first guests on the premiere podcast of the David Perry Show. Remember? Come on, guys.
Oh, yes.
I wanted to tell you that I'd like to bring you back because you have a backstory I definitely would love to talk about and have you discuss that in more details. We won't go into it, but that is something I'd like for some of the viewers to hear pertaining to some struggles that you had, correct?
Absolutely.
I would love for you to talk about that and how you rose
Yes.
from that madness.
God got me through that.
Okay,
I'm
good,
so
and good
happy.
for you, and you're right here.
Yeah.
Okay, see, testament to the strength, honey.
Don't give up.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you so much.
Oh
Thank you.
wow, hugs and kisses, mwah,
Mwah.
and mwah. And we're gonna take a little break, and we'll be right back, children. Thank you. It's going so fast. I thought it was gonna drag. It's going too fast. An hour is not enough.
I know. It's like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here.
Exactly. I was afraid that 10 minutes wasn't going to be enough time for y'all, but it seems, you up here and I'm looking up there and I see lots of time left and I'm like,
I loved it. I could have kept going.
I know, you and I both. That's what I'm saying. You got to come back and we'll just work with you. So what did y'all think, guys, out there at Facebook Live? What do y'all think so hard? Give me your comments, thoughts, suggestions. Be kind. All right, Veronica, you're next, my love. Come on up and get situated and prepared. Dun, 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 dun. The name of that music, by the way, all you fans out there on Facebook Live, it's called Designer Music by Lips Inc.
What's up?
Hey, girl. Good.
Like such a different look for you.
I know, right?
Okay.
You gotta do it right for the premiere, you know?
I'm sure some of my chairs.
Oh, there you go.
Am I at the
I
edge?
got ya.
Okay.
All righty.
Don't fall back.
I know, right? All right. So it's just
What made you come to DC? Why didn't you do this down in Maryland? There's no
they
studio?
asked me. I was a guest here
Okay.
on Anthony Oak's show,
Okay.
and the manager back there, he said, "I'd like for you to do a show here."
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love the lashes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, ma'am. He was wrong. I love.
you got it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I'm ready whenever you are, Mr. Eagle, my man. We're back on the The David Perry Show. Y'all are not working it at all. I'm tired of y'all already. It's like, go home. Y'all gotta go.
I think it's the desserts and the champagne.
Is that what it is? Well, then I should have made them even more livelier then. That's no excuse. Well, we are back with our third guest of the show. This is Veronica Eyenga. And she is the executive director of My Girlfriend's House Incorporated. I'm going to have Veronica tell you a little bit more about that, and then I'm going to talk about what she's got upcoming and what I'm going to be helping her with.
Hi,
or
everyone.
being involved with.
I know. I'm Veronica Eyenga.
Yay!
I am the executive director and founder of a Maryland-based nonprofit called My Girlfriend's House. It is a leadership mentoring program for teenage girls in the D.C., Maryland, region. During the summer months, what we actually do is we run a fashion boot camp. And David, okay, all the dramatics last year. I mean, the twirls, the flips, everything.
Yeah, and they did a fashion show. The fashion show culminated in your summer boot camp. I think the one that was for fashion, right? Because you have two, fashion, and then you have
we actually
three.
Yes, three. Yeah.
Fabulous. And the one for fashion, the girls, they designed outfits out of recyclable materials, and they presented their show. This flyer that you're seeing right now is for the upcoming fashion show that's coming up that I will be helping with again. Veronica brought me on to host the fashion show, and it was at Iverson Mall. I had a fabulous time. So I'm going to come back again. Friday, July 5th. You see the date and time, 6 to 9. You're invited. Tell me more about this. Is it going to be different this year?
Yeah, I mean, actually, we brought you on last year to just kind of give the girls a little bit of black girl magic.
And I did.
You came and you showed them how to find their inner selves and just have fun being in their skin and modeling. The cool thing about this is we're doing environmental green thinking with the girls. So we spent 2 weeks learning everything about why the environment is necessary for saving and recycling. And then the girls would design 5 or 6 different outfits made out of complete recyclable stuff.
Fabulous
So
stuff.
they
You
have
got some fabulous creations.
So you have like the newspaper look, which I think is the one you just showed us on the screen. They have a trash bag look, which is like an all-white formal look that they really pull together. They have a cereal box look, so that's our fun, colorful one.
Yep.
And then of course their fringe look, and then this year we're adding like the plastic spoon look.
Yeah. Oh wow! I can't wait to see that one.
Right. To really kind of work on the embellishments, the fringe effect. So what's cool is, the girls meet with so many different people in the industry. They find their genius. They learn to sew, and then you are the icing on the cake to give them that self-confidence, because they need that. Otherwise, it feels real stiff and it's not natural. And we want them to twirl and to flip and to do whatever they want to do that they feel is, like natural for them.
That was the point of me wanting to help them the way I wanted to help them, because in this case, I know a lot of times certain fashion shows, they want you to be sort of stiff or move a certain way. In this case, I wanted those girls to turn it, have fun, swirl, twirl, pose, get their life, because that was the point of it. They were supposed to have fun, and I wanted them to feel comfortable about showing off their outfits. They put a lot of work into making those fabulous. I saw empire waistlines, and I saw a jacket and skirt set. I mean, these girls were fabulous, honey.
They did an amazing job. And then, of course, the end is the fashion show at the mall.
Yes.
So this year we're hosting it again in Iverson Mall.
And I'll be there. And I hope you all be there. And we remember we brought some the guests on stage. We brought some of we did had the women come, and then we had the men. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to work with the men a little bit more next time. And it was all fun. Maybe I'll bring them up first this time. But it was just a great time. And I want to thank you for bringing me on. And I rehearsed with them and coached them. It was just great.
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate you. I love your energy. I mean, I think that was the whole thing for us. We just wanted it to be ridiculously fun for the girls.
And it was.
Because the sewing process is a lot of work. While they enjoy it, it feels like a lot of work. But when they did their modeling workshops or their dancing workshops or their poetry workshops, it brought it all in together. And you were a big part of that. So
thank you. Well, I mean, they put a lot of work and time into it. So, of course, they should have fun showing off all of their creations and their hard work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and as I said before, I think I'm the one that probably had a little bit more fun than they did, as usual. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it really was. It was a great time. Is there anything else upcoming? I know the 2 camps that you have.
So we have the fashion camp that's
Yes.
going to run from June 24th to July the 5th. July
Yep.
5th, the day after the 4th of July. Then the following Monday we go into our STEM camp and
That's
we
the
take
one I was talking
on
about.
cosmetic chemistry. So for 2
Isn't that
weeks
fabulous?
they're going to learn everything about the makeup industry and end up designing their own organic makeup line.
How about that?
And
I mean, isn't that fabulous? You know what? You need to come back on another time too, and for a longer time. And then that way, what we can do is bring in some of the girls and maybe have them present what they've, especially this fragrance that you're talking about that they're working on. Did you know that they have a CoverGirl plant here in Baltimore? Are you planning on taking them? All right. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Did y'all know that there's a CoverGirl plant operation located here in Baltimore, Maryland? Check it out. Okay, got CoverGirl in our backyard, honey. Oh my goodness.
And then the last camp is the leadership one.
Tell us about that one,
So
please.
for leadership, we
Make sure
take
you
on
get- make sure you're talking-
for
talking to
leadership, we take on the advocacy for missing teenagers and how they don't get an Amber Alert.
Right.
So for 2 weeks, our girls are going to learn everything there is to know about the missing child syndrome, including visiting police in the jurisdiction, touring the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, as well as meeting with families of children that have actually gone missing. Their end result is that on August the 4th, I believe, that's the 3rd, that Saturday in August, they're going to end up hosting their Missing Children Awareness event.
Oh wow! Make sure you keep me updated and posted on that, okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I was just about to ask you, is there anything on the horizons like some type of fundraisers or event galas to be promoting the Camp Divalicious, or what the organization, or My Girlfriend's House Incorporated?
Yeah, I mean, you can always, we're an all-volunteer organization, so as a nonprofit working with teenagers, we always have a financial need. So if you feel it, where you're able to donate, definitely visit our website at www.mygirlfriendshouse.org. And whether you want to support the summer camps or you want to support the year-long mentoring program, there's always an opportunity to get involved.
Good. All right, you got that. And and what's your website?
www.mygirlfriendshouse.org, and that's girlfriends with an S.
You got that, people? Just check in with us on Facebook, and we'll make sure you get that information. Okay, if you forgot to write down the website name. Veronica, I would love to keep you up here longer, but we got to wrap it up a little now. And I really appreciate you coming in and being one of my first guests on the premiere podcast of the David Perry Show. Y'all have got to go get a copy of Hairspray, the Divine Version. Check it out. You see exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you, David. Enjoy yourself.
I certainly will. We're going to take one more quick break. I'm going to come back. I'm going to wrap it up. And then we're going to say goodbye. And we'll be right back. Actually, guys, why don't all my guests come on up. And we'll wrap it up with that, including the models and everybody. And we'll wrap it up like that. Because we still got a few more minutes. Wow, it is kind of, oh, wow. That's still got a few more minutes. 8:49. And it's all at 8:50. At 9. So we can wrap it up.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So, Veronica, you sit here.
Okay. I hate these seats.
Okay.
I need a back. I keep feeling like I'm going to fall.
Just leave forward.
There you
Is
go.
that what it is?
Whatever you do, don't do back.
I was like,
All right. So, whenever you're ready, Igor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back one more time to the premiere podcast of the David Perry Show! All right, okay, I've been working on this all night long. You got it? Good. Okay, guys, as I said before, we're just going to do a really quick wrap up, and I just want to let you know that I'm going to be coming back next month, June 16th, I think it is. I'll double check on the date. I'm going to be here for, I'm committed to be doing my show here at Listen Vision Studios once a month. So I'm going to be committed up until December. So you'll be seeing my lovely face and my big mouth up here in these studios or working it behind this microphone for once a month up until December. So please do tune in. I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in on Facebook Live, who tuned in out there in the internet world. I really appreciate this. I can't wait to get started with more, and at some point I think I'm going to be strong enough, I guess you could say, to try to go weekly. But we'll talk about that. But while I have all my guests up here, is there anything that you guys want to say before you have to go off? Ify, anything you want to say? Or Veronica, anything you want to say quickly?
I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
So many people think about moving forward, but they don't have the guts to take the step. And here you are. Look at you.
Oh my goodness!
Look at you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nerve, I don't lack in.
it's okay.
And chutzpah.
You look amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you, God.
Face,
Those lashes.
Thank you to Karen Bonita. She turned me out, honey. I look like I got perfect skin, don't I? Okay. And this outfit, actually speaking of Crystal Couture, Gina, I got this from one of the designers that was showing at Crystal Couture many years back. And so that's where this comes from. The hat, it's from the Clyopatra Couture line. Thank you very much. Paige and Chandler are from their parents. And Veronica is from her mother. Right? Exactly. Yes, can you tell we're winding it down a little bit here, guys. But basically the bottom line is I really enjoyed this. My first show. I feel comfortable about what we're doing. I definitely can do this again. Definitely could do this again. As I said before, all my guests that came on, Veronica, Ife, and Gina, you guys have got to come back for a little longer time because you got a lot to talk about. Okay, definitely. So we're going to be doing that. And I'm going to be working on bringing in a lot of great guests, some local talent here in this area that needs to be featured. So I got my work cut out for me, and I'm ready. So, anybody got anything to say? We still got a few more minutes here.
I just want to say something.
Certainly, Gina.
David, thank you so much for inviting all of us here, and I'm so proud of you. And I remember when we talked on the phone, I thought to myself, he's got a great radio voice. You know, he needs to be doing this, and you have the personality for this, and all of us are so proud of you.
You guys
keep doing exactly what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
I certainly will. I certainly will. You guys are wonderful for my soul. Don't you love how you said great radio voice? What do you have nothing to say about my face?
Oh, your face is gorgeous. Right?
You know what they mean when they say you got a great radio voice.
A gorgeous face and a great radio voice. You got it all together.
I got it all. Well, my mother thanks you too, and these two cheekbones, my body hangs off these two cheekbones. But
I just want to say something. I'm so
Sure.
happy that you started your podcast being real to yourself, being who you are. This is David Perry that we know. You didn't have to change it. You didn't have to sugarcoat it. Love it or hate it. We love it. So congratulations.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Aren't these guys the greatest? I mean, isn't this the best premiere podcast show ever? Oh my God. I think I'll be able to walk out.
Let's go drinking.
Yes, we're going to go. Yes, I'm going to let them go. We're going to take another break. I'm just going to say goodbye, and then we're going to remove ourselves for the next show. So we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back. Thank you, guys, again. Woo!
Come back.
Tell
them and stay tuned for the future fabulous outfits out.
Okay.
Because we're taking your ass up.
Okay.
Are
Okay.
you ready? If you don't mind.
Huh? Say that again. So hurry up and finish? Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Come on back and I can wrap it up and say good night. Okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay, no problem. I can do that, Igor. Hi, everybody. I only got about a minute to just wrap it up and say goodnight. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who tuned in to my very first show. And I also want to remind you that in my future shows, I am going to be wearing some fabulous outfits, even more fabulous than the one I'm wearing tonight. So tune in. If you only just want to come in and tune in just to see my fabulous fashions, you can do that. But please come and see the show. It's going to be a fabulous show. And once again, I'm going to be wearing some great outfits. So tune in next month, 8 to 9. Look for the details of the date. I'll make sure you get them. And once again, thank you everybody for the David Perry Show. Yes, yes. Oh my God, you're right. Ooh. Okay. Woo. And Karen, I'm so glad you didn't. You knew what you were doing. Let me turn it this way. See what's going on out there, guys? Oh, wow. It went fast. Unbelievably not. I could do another hour. Yeah.